back. I just had the GPS take me the most roundabout way in my freaking delivery. But anyways, I don't know. I don't know if I like wearing black clothes. It's so sobering. I like my sweater. It's like a vintage grandma sweater. And then this shirt underneath is like so freaking frilly. Yeah, time to dress high class. Anyways, I'm gonna be chugging these all day in order to, of course, I'm smart, you know, a new job, new day training. I don't get a lot of sleep. Absolutely brilliant. Hello, Michael. You're back again. Damn, you're on it. Oh, gross. Those are so good sometimes. Like, Walmart has, I would say, their worst flavors of Bloom. They carry not the best flavors, which is funny. And then all the really good flavors, like the specialty ones, are at Walgreens. I feel like Walmart carries a lot more online, and even like the powdered drinks, I don't know, they don't have all the options anymore. Kind of bummed. Like all the stuff that I was buying from Walmart, like the vitamins and the supplements, they were like super healthy. Then all of a sudden, the only place you could get them is online, and then I'm like, I don't like really. Krista, my gosh, hello! I haven't seen you in ages. Hello, Carpenter. Yeah, so what do you think of my hair? It's actually shaved in the back. There's got like a fade in the back with those like arrow designs in it where my dreads were, because they like got cut short. I figured like since I was going through a new season of life, I'd start over with new hair. This blonde part's supposed to be like lighter, like silver and gray. Sorry I've been like off my phone. If you notice, I've been off YouTube for a while too. Like last time I did a live stream was 2 weeks. That was like the day before I did my haircut. I've been applying myself to like work and jobs, and I don't know, distancing myself from people, and like also my goals and stuff. I've just been chilling, rebooting myself. You cut yours too? What? I can't. I've only ever seen you with long hair. I can't imagine. How short did you go? I feel like this looks very like Halloween. I look like I'm in a Halloween movie, or like an action movie where I'm just like, I got a sword strapped to me and I'm like wearing like black leather pants and gonna behead some people like an assassin or something. I've been having a hard time sleeping and recovering and like taking care of like my physical and mental health though, because of everything. So I have like this massive like creak in my neck, like my lymph nodes are swollen. 101 Dalmatians, damn. It's just like above my booze. Your booze. Yeah, anyways, oh, damn it. I gotta start taking better care of myself, because I've been like enjoying myself more, you know, like living it up, like hanging out with like new friends and coworkers and stuff, and that's very good, but it's like hard to get off routine when I'm like such a health freak. And I've been working at a diner, which means, it's funny, when you work at a restaurant, you eat less food than you expect. And so I've been eating like freaking one meal a day, but then it's like fried food. It's not like good food. So like once a week I'm cooking like a home cooked meal, and I cook like damn good food, so it's unfortunate. I don't know, I just gotta like reshift, and especially like with my birthday coming up in a couple days, and just like I gotta refocus on health and all that stuff and wellness. I don't know, I feel like my hair falls out a weird place on my face right now. It's like this shorter hair looks better on me when my face is like slimmer, but I think because I've been eating all like the fast food and stuff that it's a little bloated at the moment. But let's see, nice color change. Oh, can you see like all the leaves outside? Yeah, this is when all the tourists come to Maine, is when the leaves are out. So actually like a good lot of people are like leaf peeping season come up here. You think it looks cute? Yeah, I don't know, I feel younger and at the same time older with it, but I think I'll feel more my age when the silver is in it, or the platinum or whatever. Because I was thinking of like smaller strands too, and so I feel like she put like a good chunk of like different color in. I don't know, but it also like matches my jewelry and stuff. I got like a new, this is a flower, like every single petal is a different color blue. And then this is like a feather, like nose ring. So I had like a really thin one, or I had a stud in here. And then I had one of those ones in here that had a ball on this end and a ball on this end, because the lady like pierced it crooked. So when I smiled, it would be like really crooked. So then I went to a tattoo parlor and I get a different tattoo, and then the lady's like, hey, you want me to like change that up for you? If it only shows on the outside, it won't appear crooked. Because I did not want to re-pierce it. Like, I compared that to like childbirth, the pain. Like, okay, I'm not doing any more piercings. Like, I will freaking do more tattoos, but no more piercings, because that was terrible. I think it was, the initial piercing wasn't that bad, but then it flew out like the day after I got it pierced, or like 2 days after. I was working a full shift at Walmart, and it flew out like immediately after I like clocked in. So then I worked a full like 8-hour shift with it out, and then I didn't want to re-pierce it, so I went back to the lady and she shoved it back in afterwards, and oh, that was insanely terrible. Like, it hurt like hell, and I was just like, I'm never doing this again. But after I went through the initial thing, I'm like, I'm not losing it. So yeah, I think that's the last piercing for me. I might like get a belly button piercing or something, I don't know, but I definitely prefer the tattoos for sure. Oh, look at this tree. There's like, okay, so this town right now looks like it's Gilmore Girls town, like that kind of vibe, with all, it has like all the brick buildings, all the local townspeople like know each other. As you walk into the cafe, they're like, oh hey, how are you? So I feel like I'm basically like living in a TV show. I freaking love this time of year here in Maine. And small town vibes are just the best. Oops. And then all the college students are here, so I know it's trendy. But like they're starting like a local like pop-up market for vintage clothes. I'm gonna get in there. I gotta do some more like thrifting soon for like black clothes for work. I'm looking forward to that, because it's so hard to find black clothes. For some reason, black pants just like don't fit. They're like constantly sliding down. And I was talking to the other waitresses, and they said the same damn thing. Like, I don't know what, the texture is different or something, but all day we're just like hiking our pants up. Maybe we're losing weight from all the walking we're doing, I don't know, but just, it's so annoying to like constantly be pulling your pants up. And then if you wear a belt, I don't know, it's just like belts like bunch, and then they like rub, and I don't know. I do not like that I'm only talking to myself. It's not that fun. Hi, Mara. Yeah, talking to, like, I like live streams because then you guys interact, and then I get to like talk to you, and it keeps the conversation going. I talk to myself enough when I'm like walking down the road, like waving my hands. That looks ridiculous. Oh, you're still here, Krista. I am focusing on driving. Blue guy. Haven't seen you in here before. That's an awful sassy comment. Yes, it is. Main roads are freaking bumpy. But I can normally multitask pretty well. I am a woman after all. Oh snap. Oh crap. Which one is the single lane? The only problem is all the construction. And then they have the signs like single lane ahead, and you don't know which lane is the single lane. And everyone tries to get over at once. It starts beeping. No, it's not like New York City. Not at all. That's it. Oh, okay. Hi, David. I'm wondering, that last live stream I did like 2 weeks ago was hilarious. I don't see any of those people popping back in, but they were like, okay, I think this is it. They were like very, 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 they were keeping it hopping. I don't think any of my like initial friends, like my moderators, were on, and so I was like trying to keep it like calm and chill and like appropriate because I was like, guys, this is a public live stream, like watch what you say. But I had no one in there like removing comments or blocking them or like having my back, so it was very interesting. Let's see. I should not read the chat, is what you're saying? Okay, well, see, I can occasionally, if someone writes a book, I can't read anything, but right now I'm like stopped because there's a roadblock, you know, there's a red light, so I can read the chat occasionally. I've been doing this a while, so I wonder how much those stop sign, slow sign people get paid, because damn, that sounds like a really boring job. Really boring. Don't write me a book. Well, maybe when I'm off, when I'm not driving, I can read a book, because I do like comments and interacting. Yeah, they're working on the lines right now. I would not want to be doing that. It's raining and they're working on the, I don't know if it's like the phone lines or the electrical lines out there. Does it feel weird being back at a restaurant? No, I freaking love restaurants. The vibe, I don't know, it's like, it's so warm and cozy. I love people. I love talking to like people. I love like the hospitality aspect. And like I said, I know a lot of people. I knew everyone in this town almost, because I grew up here. And then I went to work at Walmart, and then I really did know everyone, like all the employees. So it would take me like 3 hours to freaking shop, because I would stop and talk to everyone. And now, like, and then I would walk downtown, and then I started going to like a really small like local bar, and then so there's that set of people that I know, and then at the restaurant there's that set of people that I know, and then at the new restaurant there's another set of people that I know. I'm like, damn, I know everyone. It's very interesting social aspect. I love it. It's just anywhere I go and I know people and just sit down and talk, and it's a good vibe. Oh, I miss working with you, Krista, too. There's some people that you just like flow with. Oh, I know this? What's your sign, Krista? Because, you know, I have never really been into like astrology or any of that stuff. But then recently I've been like looking into that stuff more, because like as a Scorpio, there's some people that I really mesh with, and there's some people that I really don't. And so I was like kind of like looking into why that is. And it's kind of interesting. John, hey, were you in the chat last time when I was like gonna cut my hair? I feel like I recognize your name. Anyways, I never posted a picture, but this is what my haircut is that I decided. It's gonna be different. There's gonna be like a lighter, like silver in it, but oh my gosh, Sagittarius. See, yeah, I love Sagittarius. I feel like, you know how you have different signs like all along, where you're like freedom and stuff. The way that I view the world, whatever sign that is for me, I don't know all the technical terms, is a Sagittarius. So that like that's where my like free spirit is. But then my main one is like Scorpio, and then I forget what my love one is, like Libra. I don't know. But so now when I meet new people, I'm very curious, and I ask, like, as I'm getting to know them, hey, like, what's your sign? And then I look it up, like how we mesh. I'm like, oh, that makes perfect sense. Like it explains like so much. But yeah, I freaking love Sagittarius. And my youngest sister, Addie, is Sagittarius. Remember Addie? Chloe is Capricorn. And her and I like get along really, really well. We have like the same like morals and standards. Like both like hard workers. I forget what Naomi is, Aquarius or something. And I forget what Roland is too. But it's funny because Addie and I are like can goof off and just like do ridiculous things, and there's like no judgment, just like say whatever you feel. And okay, that's a pretty good combination. Come on. But what was I saying? Chloe and I are probably like the close, like deep closeness. And Roland's born March 25th, so I forget what that is. But him and I, when we were younger, used to be like super close, and then not so much anymore. And then Naomi and I had our like ins and outs, you know, I would say. Probably like clash the most back and forth. I don't know why, I forget what hers is for sure too. But I'm pretty sure like I don't generally get along with like Leos or something. And there's another one that I don't really get along with. But I in general get along with everyone. But sometimes the thing, well, specifically that I've been hearing is what people say to me is like, you're too intense. And that's like not on my end, because I feel like I'm surface level friendly with everyone just because I'm a people person. But then sometimes, oh, thank you, David. Dylan is an Aquarius, as is Gemini, and Sil is a Taurus. Oh, So apparently I get along pretty well with Taurus too. Oh, my namesake, we get along. Yeah, so I don't know what I think about my hair, but oh, that sounds like a freaking baby goat. So did I get a spark offer? But very soon I have to pee, and I don't know why I'm telling you guys that. I'm only doing this for like a half hour longer. Oh, hey, there's Uncle John. I know him. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you go to Walmart and be like, yo, what's up, buddy? But guys, I'm not homeless. Everyone always asks if I'm homeless when I'm parked in Walmart, sitting in my car. I guess, doesn't my van look like I live in it? It probably does. It's a little messy right now. I have a freaking like box of snacks over here that I always keep so that I don't eat like junk food when I'm out and about. So I have like the Chomps beef sticks, and then I have, of course, all these energy drinks, the Bloom energy drinks, and then my snacks for this week are the Quest protein muffins, and then I have some good old beef jerky, and then Labara bars, anyways, these ones, because they're like the dates and nuts and like, you know, only like what, 5-6 ingredients. So it's dates, almonds, cashews, lemon juice, and lemon oil. So these are very lemony. My kid picked these. I don't really like those. Then I got some nuts, of course. I am from Maine. And, oh, I love this stuff. Fairlife. Chugging this. It's 42 grams of protein. I also have like the powder that I can mix at home, but I haven't been into that. I also haven't been working out like I should be. What else? I think that's about it. But I also have the superfood berry smoothies. These are nice when you're on the road because they don't go bad. I like the chia seeds, like the Mama Chia brand better though. But my kid does not like those. He's like, ew, they're gross. They make you puke. Like, he won't take them to school. But he gave some to his friends. And they were like, they come into my car now. They come into my car starving. Because sometimes I pick, like, all the kids up from school. Like, my friends' kids, too. And they just, like, chug those things. I'm like, guys, do you ever eat? Because they, like, take 3-4 of them and just, like, squirt them down their throats. I mean, they're not that calorie dense, I guess. But still. Let's see, 110 calories, but it's like 5 grams of plant protein, 3 grams of fiber, 850 milligrams of omega-3 with no added sugar. But it says it's not a low-calorie food. 110 calories is a low-calorie food, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's not very filling, but it is good if you want to get some fruits and stuff in. Exactly what you'd expect me to have. Yeah. Oh! There's a new offer. Let's see what this one is. Let me see. This one said I'm too early, but it's 9:50, and it said to pick up at 9:50. It's like, sorry, you're here at 9:46. No, it's actually 9:50, guys. FaceTime sometime? Yeah, definitely. Wait, does he like school? Oh, yeah, it was a long time ago since I sent you a voice message. Not much has changed, Krista, but yeah, Weston loves school. He's like really good at it. He's really smart. He's a grade ahead of what he should be, and he still is like way smarter than everyone and everything. But yeah, he's definitely he enjoys it. He has a lot of friends. Only like, they are not expecting you till 9:51, and it is 9:51 now. So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And I really should have went to the bathroom when I had a chance, but I did not want to end another live stream after like 11 minutes. That seemed like not a good... Okay, let's unlock everything. Last time I picked up my Spark stuff, I had like all my vintage clothes like piled in the front seat, and the girl is like, are you gonna clean up your car some? Like the way that she said it was like flat out rude. I'm like, I just got off work. I went from one job to another job to my third job, and I'm here like grinding. It's not like disgusting. It just, I had a lot of stuff in here. It was like put in here nicely. It was a bunch of clothes, and she's like, are you gonna clean up your car? And I was like, okay. Yeah, I'm doing well. Like Weston said, that I'm happier. I'm happier. I'm running off less sleep and I'm fine. And like before, if I didn't get lots of sleep, I would be like a mess. But I am doing so fine and so good. I'm definitely not sitting around crying. I'm definitely not boo-hooing. I'm definitely not like heartbroken about my life. And I know that about me, like that I'm resilient. And I know that like it wasn't me that was holding myself back. Okay, one sec. Let me see what I got. I'm early. I'm not early. They're late. Yeah, I can't just keep going. I'm like, we have one life. We have one damn life. It is so freaking short. We can't like just be surviving. And that's what I was at the point where I was just surviving over and over again. And I was like becoming angry and miserable. And that's not me. And I wasn't happy. And I was like, this is not who I am. And I don't want to stay this way. I don't want to. Oh, I think my person's coming. I think I can like keep this going if I like disappear, and then I have to swipe back to the other. I don't see my people out here yet, but the other time I was on my phone talking and then they came out here. Instead of knocking on the window, they just stood there and like which is interesting because I know a lot of the people that work here, and then that was someone that I didn't know. And well, actually it was someone I did know but I never really talked to. And I was like, "Oh, hey, you changed your hair too. It looks so nice." And she's like I was like, "I'm sorry, why can't you just like, you know, knock on my window type thing? That's fine, you know." I don't know why people have to be rude. You know, like if someone's like busy or doing something, just say like, "Hey, you know, like, don't you see me? I'm standing here." Like, no one has to be grumpy about anything at all. It's like with communication and like just, I don't know, caring about other people. It doesn't have to be that hard. It really doesn't. So like, I don't understand that when, you know, like if someone's in your way or whatever, like, and you're in a hurry, all you have to do is say, "Excuse me." You don't have to be like, and lose your shit over it. Oh my gosh, my neck hurts so bad. My house is so damn cold right now because I don't have like a lot of firewoods, and I'm not home a lot, so I refuse to like run the wood stove all the time yet. So I slept in a hoodie the other night and it like bunched up around my neck. Oh my gosh, I do not like wearing hoodies to bed. I won't do that again. Where's my spark delivery, guys? Okay, I'm getting out. Unlock my car door so when I like disappear, it's because I'm loading up. Ooh. Ta-da! Literally takes a little effort to be kind. Amen. Need to get some long johns. Yeah, well, I do. I like sleep in sweatpants, and then I have like a flannel thing. And normally I sleep in the flannel thing without the hood, but I was lazy and I just kept my sweatshirt, like I just kept my clothes on because that's how late I got home. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna sleep in a sweatshirt. Okay, I think they're coming. Dude, is this one bag? Okay, I gotta go. One sec. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. I'm navigating. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. I'm navigating while, let's see how this works. I came all this way for one bag. I think I'm gonna have to use my GPS. I think I'm gonna have to hang up on this call. Anyways, then I can like blare some music and freaking live in the moment. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, as soon as I like get out of the Walmart parking lot, I know the direction I'm heading, the general direction. But I can't.
At the next light, turn left.
So I'm doing a 22-minute. Oh, never mind. It tells me where I'm going. All right, so I'm doing a 22-minute drive for one freaking bag. It looks like someone needed like emergency clothes, and I'm getting paid $18 for it to tip me clothes, and I'm getting paid $18 for it to tip me a percentage they wish.
The light. Turn left onto Wilton Road.
Like pieces of oil. All right, and then when I picked it up, because I picked it up in a minivan, and the dudes that like loaded my car, they're like, "Good luck." This, like, I didn't see what the order was, and it was not a good order for me. So they like piled it all in the back, and then it was like so high. They're like, "Careful opening your car, and like don't drive crazy. If this spills, you're screwed." and I opened the back of my car, and immediately all these buckets of like heavy oil fell on me. I was like flat on my butt.
Turn right onto Knowlton Corner.
It was kind of funny. It was kind of sad. I really wish that I had my camera on. I feel like I miss all the best moments, even though I filmed like the shit out of my life. I feel like all the hilarious moments that my camera should be on. Like, I don't know how people catch
In 5.8 kilometers.
turn left onto Lucy Knowles Road. Just like, you know, where people like walk into a screen door and stuff, because that's literally the story of my life. I have all the clumsiest moments, and no one ever sees them because I don't like constantly have my camera on, even though I kind of do. But I miss the funny things, and I'm not gonna pretend that it happened and like react it. Like, that would be stupid. I'm against acting. It feels fake. But damn it, I wish like that moment was captured. I didn't even think to like, hey, this is gonna be funny. I'm gonna fall all flat on my ass, but that's what happened. Yeah, I'm in Maine. Excuse me. Hello, Mark. Yeah, I'm a Maine girl. I don't have a Maine accent. My family moved here when I was 13. There is a freaking glass bottle like flying around here under one of my seats, and I feel like it's gonna affect one of my pedals. That happened once. I was driving and it got like stuck under the brake pedal. That's dangerous. I'm gonna be cutting it so close, like going to my new job, because I'm supposed to clock in at 11 and I have a 22-minute drive out to deliver this thing. So yeah, that's brilliant. I like high stress situations. You're in Auburn? Ooh, that's cool. That's like 45 minutes from me. That's really cool. So what's your channel about? I wonder if I have a location on. Do I? Like, how'd you find me? Were you just like scrolling? Or how did you know I was in Maine? Because Walmart. When I worked at Walmart, they would not let me film. They're like, it's for your safety. But it was not, because I had a stalker that would come in there and I was not really allowed to do anything about it. Well, they started like escorting me out and stuff. But I was like, okay, this guy's like really making me uncomfortable, and I don't get like scared easily, but he looked like he had like freaking people in his basement kind of thing. Like and then I found out like he stalked a lot of like young girls and made them very uncomfortable, and I was like, can I like approach him or like film him or like say that, hey, this is not making me comfortable or whatever. Like, I wanted to address it. Everyone else, apparently he did to a couple other people, and they just let it slide and they like didn't report him and stuff, and I immediately like shut it down, because he would come into the store for hours and he wouldn't talk to me and he wouldn't buy anything, and I'm very like observant, so I noticed like his pattern, and he was like tracking my schedule and stuff, and he would just like pop up and just stand there like staring at me and not approach me. Wait, let's see. Familiar sounds, the road. That's hilarious. Weather, leaves. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Yeah, such a Maine thing. All the that's great. But anyways, yeah. So that guy was like making me super uncomfortable. And then now he comes into my new workplace, and he doesn't approach me anymore because I was the person that was like brave enough to shut him down and like report him and stuff. And I got the boss of Walmart to talk to him. But now he's like approaching my other coworker, and then I went shopping at Walmart, and then there's this other young girl who's like really pretty, and he was also like pestering her, and then I was like, yeah, that's the guy, but her dad is a cop, so keep stalking her, Buster, you're gonna get screwed. But like, they looked him up and there's like no record on him or any of that shit. High pure randomness. So yeah, this is a really random talk, but anyways. Maine life, a small town. Anyways, that guy's like a foreigner, and he has a wife in a different country, but he's really, really creepy. Really creepy. And I don't really know what to do in those situations, but it's nasty. Alright, let's see. When am I through? Yeah, so, Mark, I heard I haven't been to Auburn for...
In 1 kilometer, turn left onto Lucy.
But I heard there's some really good thrift stores there that are like affordable. I don't know if you know anything about that, but that's like a big interest of mine. I do like thrift, I don't do thrift hauls. I guess on my shorts I do, but I like thrift shop and I look for deals and bargains, and then I like resell vintage clothes and stuff. So I kind of wanted to check some out. Oh damn, who got held? You're joking. Okay, so I wonder who put you in like held your message or timeout. I didn't even get to read it, but I do have a lot of like not good comments on my channel, I would say. So I have some moderators that have always...
Turn left onto Lucy Knowles Road.
I don't mind, you know, it's like some joking. I think it's kind of fun. But this is a live stream, so it does have to stay like appropriate. You know, everything is on the air. It's not getting edited. There's no way about it. Even though like in my own like, you know, personal life with friends and stuff, I can be.
In 4.3 kilometers, take a slight left turn onto Vienna Road.
Okay. Slight left turn. When it says slight left turn, you know it's going to be a dramatic one. It's fantastic. Multi-level flea market I like to visit. Oh, what's it called? But see, if it's a flea market, it's probably already like jacked up to the vintage prices. So that's why I often go to like thrift stores, because I know like what I'm looking for, like name brands and stuff. And then that's the kind of place that I resell at, is like a vintage market. I mean, it would be fun to look around at, and I like to go see like other people's prices, because I went to like the biggest vintage market in, I forget, it was like in Unity or something a while back. And I was looking at everyone else's prices. Okay, granted, they did have a lot of like really colorful stuff, really unique stuff, but their prices were kind of insane. And I like, of course, slept in, didn't have a lot of time to pick my outfit, and then I was walking around and I was like, I have all these damn freaking clothes in my house that are so cool, and I'm in like a half-assed outfit, and everyone else like looked really good. Oh, thank you. You said you look great, and then I was like, everyone else looked really good. Yeah, so group shots. Yeah, so like a lot of these items were like 60 bucks, ones that I was selling like for 20 bucks. And then I do change my prices up, like I don't price everything, I don't have tags on it, depending on like who's at my booth and what they're asking about, like which item, then I'll adjust it. Like if it's a college student and they're broke and they just like really want something cool, and if they ask for a deal, then I'm willing to give them a deal. But if it's like a freaking person like that's like middle age and they have like a name brand purse and shoes and they ask for like a really cheap price, I'm like, hell no, I know you can afford that shit. So no. Growing up, family had group shop, did all kinds of eBay stuff. What kind of stuff were you selling on there? Was it like, because I know if you know what you're looking for, like you can find like vintage pots and pans and all that kind of stuff is like really good. Oh my gosh, why didn't I go to the bathroom when I freaking had a chance? Now I have to wait a half hour, and then I immediately have to go clock into my new job at a restaurant. I am so scared. Ah! This is what happens when you don't sleep. I'm at the point where I'm like gonna be stupid funny at my new job. And my new boss is interesting. I don't know what I think of her yet, because when she had me for the interview, so it was the one restaurant in town when I was looking around that I on purpose didn't drop a resume off, because I heard
in 1 kilometer, take a slight left turn.
I'm a very acquired taste, I would say, like my personality and my appearance. The people that really like me, and other ones are like, she's a bit much. So I heard that she had like all of her employees, depending on the season, like she wanted them to look very uniform, like dye their hair darker in the winter, dye their hair lighter in the summer, like all like a certain aesthetic. And I'm like, that's not me. I'm not about to change my personality for work or my appearance for work. So I on purpose didn't go in there. But then a friend of mine works there, and she's really cool.
Take a slight left turn onto Vienna Road. Then
Slight
take a slight
left, yeah,
right
right.
turn onto Filbert Street.
So then she's like, hey, we're really short of work. You're a really good worker. You're really great with people. You should come meet my boss. So then I met her, and it was great. But I felt like I was sort of, okay, here goes the slight left turn, ready? Tipping. I felt
Take a slight right turn
I
onto
was
Filbert
running the interview, which
Then
was
take the
weird.
first right
I
onto
mean, I know
Farmington
you're
Falls
supposed to
Road.
like ask questions and all this stuff. But she was asking me if like, can you take like helpful feedback?
At the next stop
I was just,
sign,
like, so,
turn right.
soft-spoken and like not sure of, I don't know. And then she called me yesterday. She's like, I don't know what I scheduled you for. What did you schedule me for? I have a nice look.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Farmington Falls Road.
Dude, you took me all this way on back roads to get here. What the heck? Never follow damn GPS. If I had known what direction we were going in, I would have took in the right way. Go, buddy, go. Okay.
In about 7.5 kilometers, turn right onto Mile Hill Road.
Sold a lot of Victorian art glass. Ooh, that's cool. Tobacco stuff, interesting. Very cool. That's very cool. Yeah, I don't really know what's worth value in those items, but I would be interested in learning like what's valuable at all those kind of market things. I mean, you can kind of tell by like look and appearance wise. Oh, my house is turning so cool with the stuff that I've been picking up. Like, I'm slowly investing in like the vintage style furniture that I want. I live in like a log cabin off grid, and I found like this really awesome mirror that is in the harness of like a horse, you know, like the neck yoke. I forget what it's called for horses. But anyways, it's a mirror that's put into one of those. And then I found this like really cool, like colorful, like toy box that has like clowns painted all over it. And then I found, you know, those like lights that like hang above a dining room table or something. Well, I found one of those, but because I live off grid, it's like all candles, so that's really cool. Dang it. Now I'm talking to myself. When I said I found something really cool, everyone left. Whatever. But I should probably end this anyways, because I've been on for a half hour. And the only thing I'm going to be doing from now on is saying that I really have to go to the bathroom. So I don't think anyone wants to hear that on repeat. But I feel like the reason that I say that is because at Walmart, I was a cashier person in the front, and I had to let people know if I had to use the restroom. And then also when I was at the restaurant, because I'm a hostess at the diner, so that means you're at the door greeting people. So I also have to let everyone know if I'm going to the bathroom then, so that there's people there, you know, that's like watching the doors and stuff. So now I just, when I'm with my friends or like stupid live stream, like just chatting, I automatically say I have to go to the bathroom because I'm so used to saying it for work. So yes, I'm sure you guys didn't want to know that, but what's something market professional? I can't read all that now. Changes. But anyways, yeah, I guess I lost everyone because of the road service. Let's see how much further I really. And I do know exactly where I'm going back into. Subbed. You like to listen to me talk? Well, I'm not putting you to sleep yet, so that's a good thing. Yeah, it's kind of cool to find like more local Maine people and how they find me or whatever. Dude, I'm getting hot here. Anyways, because I was working at Walmart and the one guy came up to me and he's like, hey, how do I know you? And I was like, I don't know, like I grew up here. I was like listing like community events or like things that my family last name and like where I was and like how I grew up and all that kind of stuff. And then he's like, no, that's not it. And he's like, hey, you have a YouTube channel? And I was like, yes. He's like, I found you on there. Like, I've watched your videos. I'm like, damn. So I felt a little bit like a celebrity. I don't know. That's the first time that ever happened to me. And it's like this local Maine guy just like comes up to me. He's like, hey, I know you. And then I was like really embarrassed. And then I turned like super red. I'm like, oh crap. You saw all the stupid shit that I posted. So I don't like when like friends watch it and be like, so I know you did this and this and this. I'm like, damn it. YouTube is for strangers. Like the people that I won't interact with, that don't know me. Like I can say whatever I feel then. But then, you know, I never know which of the people that I know are watching it, and then when they tell me, I get embarrassed. But okay, you're gonna head out then, Mark. Well, thanks for subscribing, and it'll be fun to catch you again. I mean, I love when new people subscribe. It's always a happy time. I'm not trying to like get you to unsubscribe now. I'm just like, damn, it's I don't know, it's humbling. It's humbling when people like you enough to listen to you, because I feel like I have a lot of nonsense going on in my life. So thank you. Have a good day too. Oh my gosh. And then I'm so stopping to go to the bathroom after this. My gosh. I don't know. I feel like my hair looks better like pulled back than all this loose about my face. Alright, where am I turning up here? I can tell I'm going to be free in the restaurant, and now I'm just sweating. I don't like how this shirt fits, man. Ugh. I hate black clothes. Hate them. Feel like missing.
In 1 kilometer, turn right.
1 kilometer to right. I should change the voice on there. I should have wore like a necklace or something. Because she's like, yeah, that's fine as long as it's professional. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm professional. And then she's like, you know, can't be like too flashy or like too immodest, because there's like people. I was like, you don't have to worry about that with me, because I came in.
Turn right onto my.
To go. I don't know why it's still set in kilometers. And there's 1 lane ahead. And I'm a half hour away from my new job. And it's 10:15. Yay! See, I love the restaurant vibes though, like that kind of work life, because it's a high stress situation. For some reason, that is when I feel the most comfortable and I can handle all the high stress really well. When everyone else is like freaking out that I'm working with, and that's when I'm most comfortable. Oh, you better not.
In 1 kilometer, turn right onto York Hill Road.
Damn it. I caught the stop sign. He just let everyone through. Screw me. You're out to the end, sweet. Hey, Ravi. Oh shit. I have my